Hello, everyone. I know some people's already in the chat waiting for me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all some real ones. See you, Marcus Moore. You on your job. You on your Zoom. In there early. We love to see it. We love to see it. Man, you gotta poke me up real quick. A little water. And my hair is out right now. I already feel like I'm about to get high. Oh, this light is beaming. I ain't even got to talk about nothing yet. Lord help me. Oh, I got to put this on Instagram too. Do a little promo right quick. Right quick. Oh, wait, hold up. That's the video. I need to put Wow, I can't stand this one. I should have did this right before I went on the trip. All right. Put that banner up. This is why I rock with Joe. Shout out to the bots. Always on it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. And don't forget at the beginning of the live, make sure y'all go ahead. Just get that. Make sure y'all follow me. Follow me on the gram. Follow me on TikTok. But I hope you all have had a wonderful weekend. Hope you all are having a wonderful weekend. Or about to have a wonderful weekend. Hope you had a wonderful week, should I say. A lot of things going on. I ain't been live in like we ain't gonna talk about it. But a lot of things been happening. Some things I'm not even about to touch on. I feel like it's a little late now. Y'all probably already not feel about it. Honestly, it's a couple things I'm still gonna touch on, but it's only a couple things I really want to focus on tonight, even though I know it's a lot. It's a lot. I know it's a lot. First thing, I do want to say, I wanted to get into real quick before I forget. Did y'all watch that movie Blink Twice? Or one, did y'all watch that movie Blink Twice? Two, did y'all see the new reboot of Everybody Hates Chris? 1 and 2. Those are the first two things I seen. It was something else I watched too. Why do I feel like it was something else I watched? I low-key was thinking about doing a review for Everybody Hates Chris, which I could give a thorough review for Everybody Hates Chris, the cartoon, if y'all want me to. But I only watched the first 2 episodes. Y'all know he got a reboot on what is it, Comedy Central, I think. And it's a cartoon version now. All the adults are pretty much the same, but the kids is different. The kids got different voice actors. This she is with that dope voice and awesome hair. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You haven't been on live since the past. It has been a couple weeks though. Okay, my bad. It was off. Let me go through it. Oh, I'm in a Mac. I had some eyebrow I meant to wipe off earlier too. You can't see it on camera though. That's why I forget. But whatever. So yeah, quick thoughts on Everybody Hates Chris, the cartoon reboot. I thought it was much better than that bullshit ass Good Times cartoon reboot. Galaxy's better than that one. Okay. I thought the voice actor was good. I like the fact that they kept the parents. Overall, I ain't mad at it, to be honest. I'm curious to see where it goes. I am a little hesitant because some of the things they had in there was a little, and because it's a cartoon, they can take it a little further and kind of get away with it. Like they had Drew in there doing some shit with hot dogs, and they had a little sexual innuendos. Like I think even they had the little white boy Greg talking about something he never had sex before. Like I don't even remember them really talking about that. Never Hates Chris. It was like, you're gonna be in there, dude. It's more so like kissing and like I don't even know if they got to sex by the time they ended the season. I think it was still a version. So that wasn't really like I don't know. So I don't know how far they're gonna go with that. That's the only thing where my mind's going is like I don't know. Some of the things they might kind of push. They might be real in the sin for the first couple episodes. Like yeah, it's gonna be good, and then bow, hit us with the propaganda. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but I am interested. I would go back and watch more of it. If y'all want me to do a review of it, I would leave those in the comments. I'll go back and watch the full season. I don't know if the full season out, but I'll binge watch the full season when it's out and do a review on it if y'all really wanted to see it that bad. But I didn't really plan on watching the full season. I was just curious about the first couple episodes. But yeah, definitely way better than Good Times. And I like the animation. The animation is actually better than Good Times as well. So it was cool. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. Blink Twice was crazy as hell. I really like that movie. I gotta watch it again. I watched it one time. I really want to see it again. Very much giving Diddy. I don't know if y'all seen it. I don't want to give spoilers, but nigga, I'm like, was this an expose? I'm confused. what is happening? Because that joint was giving Epstein Island. It was giving Diddy. It was giving what's that other white boy name? Harvey Weinstein. Boy, it's giving every predator in Hollywood. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. This is crazy. Very good film, very well directed. I see why everybody was praising Zoe Kravitz for directing her directorial debut. She did a damn good job. I ain't gonna hold it. Like, I really want to rewatch it. That shit was really good. It was egregious, had some egregious parts in it, and I'm gonna say, even though it had some egregious parts in it, even though like it was enough in there for you to get the idea of what was going on without you being like turned off. Like, nigga, is this a trauma fest? Is this like some, trauma porn type? It didn't go that far. So I liked it. I really enjoyed the film. I like the messaging behind it. I like the fact that she used a white man, Channing Tatum. Shit, Channing Tatum did a good ass job acting. I can't even hold you. That little monologue he did. I'm sorry. I said, oh damn, this nigga is crazy for real. For real, he is. So yeah, I'm glad they used a white man. Because she could have used a black man and then try to do the whole Me Too thing. Then it would have been a narrative about black men being prejudice, shit like that. So I'm glad she used the white man to kind of stir the narrative. Okay, a lot of these feminists was focused on, white male predators, which is, they are the majority of the predators. Okay, I'm just saying. They are the enablers of the black predators. Just saying. So I'm glad again that she used the white man for that. And honestly, not just not only just him, but the other men that was in the film were also white men, which is very telling. And even one of the victims, I don't want to give it away. Actually, y'all had enough time to watch that fucking movie. One of the victims is a white male too. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with that. Like, I fuck with that. Even though the victim was a black woman, and she was kind of lusting after the white man. She was kind of on some white zaddy shit. She was low-key bad with you a little bit in the beginning. I'm not gonna hold you. It still passed. I wasn't even mad at it. She could have used a white woman. She could have. But honestly, I don't know if I would have been as motivated to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Let me not say that. I probably still would have watched it, but because Zoe Kravitz directed it. But black women are the what's the word I'm looking for? Some of the main victims in a lot of these horrific crimes. Okay. And it really goes unseen way more than white women. So I'm not mad at her even using a black woman. Overall, I get that film like 8 out of 10. That shit was busted. I mean, the shit was bomb. Like, honestly, it was genuinely a good ass film. Everybody hates Chris joint. I get that joint like a 7 out of 10. That joint was cool too. But yeah, y'all want any more thoughts about that? Yeah, let me know. I hope y'all seen. I don't know if y'all seen those. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts about that film and that show in the comments below. I feel like it was one other thing that I watched too, though. I don't know why I'm tripping. But it was one other thing that I watched that just came out. Oh, I watched Wolverine and Deadpool. There was a bunch of gay shit in there, like I said it was gonna be. It was kind of funny though. It had a lot of funny stuff in there. Seeing Wesley Snipes was cool. And Electra. Channing Tatum character was absolutely fucking hilarious. That accent was outrageously egregious. Yeah. Deadpool not really bothering me. It's just too much gay shit and the Jesus stuff. I mean, it's just a lot of blasphemy for unnecessary blasphemy. I mean, blasphemy is never necessary, but I mean, I ain't even a Christian, but I'm like, nigga, y'all gonna bring up Jesus again? God, how you gonna bring up Jesus? Ain't this Marvel, nigga? This is a cartoon. Jesus Christ. What is that? So I don't know, but yeah. I get that joint like a 6 out of 10 because I ain't like some of the egregious propaganda and jokes they had up in there. But I did like the action scenes and the comedy and some of the writing, some of the old cast. The plot was even good. So yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Cool. Watched a couple things. But yeah, we got a couple things to get into. A couple things. Hold up, my bad. Let me get into it. Now, I cannot not talk about what's going on with these hurricanes, man. I lived in North Carolina for like 10 some years. Some shit like that. Again. I lived in North Carolina for a long time. Okay. So, that's like second home. I was like, damn. Now, luckily, thankfully, the part of North Carolina that was struck, I don't like. That's not a part I'm connected to. I do have family in North Carolina as well. I think I asked my older sister what part of North Carolina they're in, to be honest. I know they like in a real country ass part, but I feel like it wasn't Asheville. It's like Asheville. I forgot what the other city is called, Chimney or something like that, were the main two areas. But nobody I knew, at least nobody I know of, has been affected from the hurricanes. Thank God. Okay, from the hurricane, thank God. But there are a lot of people out there that were affected. Okay, a lot of people in the mountains. Okay, even though, hey, look, I ain't gonna get too far into it. I'm trying not to be insensitive, but y'all know some of them towns that got affected by the hurricanes were sundown towns. I'm just saying, clap that D. I'm saying, pay attention. I'm just saying that the ancestors wanted to get them get back. I'm just saying. But, you know, condolences to the family. That's not funny. Condolences to the families affected out there, but I'm just saying, nigga, shout out to the ancestors. Hey, look, sundown towns. I'm just saying, but let's get into it. Get into it. Let me see what I said to myself. Let me see. Is this the first one I said? I feel like it was one before this. My turn? Maybe not. This might be it. Let me just pull up a quick article right quick so we can see what's going on over there, over yonder, right quick. See what's going on. All right. Asheville, North Carolina, devastated by the Helen, as state faces unprecedented tragedy. A crisis unfolded in Asheville, North Carolina, as officials pledged to get more water, food, and other supplies to flood-stricken areas that had no power or cell phone service. Monday, what the heck is it? Monday, days after Hurricane Helene ripped across the U.S. Southeast. 131 deaths were attributed to, 131 condolences. Deaths were attributed to the storm across the 6 states of Monday night. CBS News confirmed. In Buncombe, pronouncing that bad, County, which includes Asheville, 40 deaths were reported. Wow, that's just in Asheville. 40 people died just in that county in Asheville. Devastation does not even begin to describe how we feel. Meanwhile, shelters have been at capacity. Drinkable water has been scarce, and misinformation has been a problem. Here they go with misinformation. I don't never trust whenever the mainstream media is talking about misinformation, it's probably the truth. I didn't know this was like this. Whenever mainstream media is complaining about misinformation, though, it's probably because the people are putting out the truth. All right, they're just putting out the narrative that they don't want out. So yeah, that's already a red flag. There was a hoax that a dam was in danger of failing, which prompted unnecessary evacuations of hundreds of people and diverted the attention to first responders. Please do not provide misinformation to our staff because they're delaying our response. Governor Roy Cooper predicted the death toll would rise as rescuers and other emergency workers reached areas isolated by collapsed roads, falling infrastructure, and widespread flooding. This is unprecedented. What are they talking about? Misinformation. This is unprecedented tragedy that requires unprecedented response. We know that. What are they talking about? I think what they're talking about is this lithium shit. But why didn't they say it? We hear you. We need flood. We need food and water. Okay. Now, they're saying that a dam broke, which basically made another dam broke, and it made another dam broke, and that's how all this water everywhere. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that what it was originally? A lot of people got their tinfoil bonnets on because, they destroyed. As a matter of fact, let me show some of the content. I think I got some content from there. Let me show y'all some of the footage. I actually think I sent myself some of the footage from Hurricane Helene. It is absolutely outrageous. Like, for real. These people is like, they are out here looking crazy right now. Hold up. Let me show this. So this is one video. Shout out to TikTok. TikTok be having. I'm not really shouting out to TikTok. They don't give a damn. But shout out to the people, the creators on TikTok that's keeping everybody updated. Because honestly, you go on TikTok and just scroll through some of the people that's out there in North Carolina, and they keep you more updated than damn articles and some of these news articles. They know what's going on more than what's on the ground than some of what these outlets are saying. So shout out to social media. You know what I'm saying, in general. That's what's up. But yeah, look at this. They are literally standing. I don't know how the hell. I would be absolutely disgusted. I can't. Chilling in this water is crazy. Nigga, put me on the roof. I'm going on the roof. Ain't no way in hell I'm standing in this fucking water. This is crazy. But they got these people in here. The water is literally up to their chest. You can see the doorway is halfway full. They got the dogs sitting. They got multiple dogs. I'm sorry, sitting on doors and stuff, trying to stay afloat. And that's one of the main things I've been seeing too. You know, white people love their animals. I seen one white woman up here bawling because she was scared that her animals wasn't going to survive the storm. And I'm like, damn, baby, you ain't got no family. You worry about them damn dogs. She was trying to stick it out with her dogs and shit. Like, you ain't got no family. White people love dogs, though. They love pets. They love fucking animals. So, you know, they gonna rescue them. I seen one lady hop into the river to go save a dog. I'm like, you don't know what the hell is in that river. I mean, hop in the water to go save a dog. I'm like, you don't know what's in that damn water. You tripping. That dog had to be all right. You ought to, you know what I'm saying, hit the cycle. You tripping. Hell no. It's all types of animals. Might be alligators too. Yeah, ain't no in the hell. I'm not jumping in that water. You tripping for a dog? Nigga. No, not happening. But yeah, this is some more footage. This is crazy. This is insane. Yeah, definitely prayers, condolences. You know, I hope the people out there for sure get the help they need, which we about to get into too, because there's been some conspiracies around that. Damn. Yeah, they are messed up though. This is crazy. This is a lot. This is a lot. That's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. Yeah, that's a lot. That's insane. Yeah, definitely. I hope they get the help they need out there. Now people have been out there. Helping. There's a lot of grassroots organizations out there. You know, FEMA's out there. But I have been hearing a lot of complaints from people on social media talking about how FEMA isn't really doing as much as they could be or should be doing out there. There's a lot of like churches and organizations on a grassroots level that are doing more. There was one woman up here in particular. I should have sent that video to myself, but she was saying specifically, like, look, if y'all want to send in donations, money, food, water, look, send me. I will give you the information. I will lead you to the people who you need to get to. Don't give it to FEMA. Don't give it to these big organizations that saying they's helping. I know a couple people. She had like 2 or 3 specific, like it was a church and I think like 2 other specific organizations that was from a grassroots that was helping everybody. That was like, look, these are the only groups of people that I know are actually helping. That are actually helping. I've been affected. My family been affected, and we've only been able to really get help from these people. So she was advocating for people to just donate to them, not even to FEMA or anything like that. That's how far some of these people are going. What is this? This is not the first story I've seen where people are waiting for help. Even to the point, wait a minute, I got to share this too, because even to the point where we have, there was a guy out there who owns a helicopter, and he even saw that they was in dire need of help and decided to take it upon himself to go out there and help some people.
To help are now the source of controversy. He flew his own chopper on his own dime to help stranded victims, but that man says he abandoned his rescue missions after a fire official threatened to have him thrown in jail. Well, that man now wants answers and turned to Queen City News chief investigator Jody Barr to help figure out what went wrong here.
This is the original post that I was reading when I decided to go up and help. It's a long post, but she's saying that her kids and family and animals are trapped. No way out, no supplies, and the only way in or out is accessible by helicopter. Limited cell service and no water since Friday morning. I thought I have a helicopter and maybe I can help.
Jordan Sidham piled food and water into its helicopter Saturday and headed up toward Banner Elk, the only way through a mountain gap in Lake Lure.
This is the mountain valley that you would have to fly to get to Black Mountain, where we were escorting people out. This is a mountain range, and this is a mountain range. The only place to...
So yeah, shout out to dude. He was out there really trying, man. And the damn sheriff said, bro, we're gonna lock you up if you take anybody up and take anybody else up out of here, man. So I don't know, it's a little weird. And I'll keep the 10-4 bonnet on, but it seemed like something going on. Seems like it might be some trouble going on around there. Something that the mainstream media is not trying to expose. Even with FEMA is giving out like $750, and yes, they say that there's other things that they're giving out as well. But one of the main things people are talking about are the $750, and there's a lot of people again on social media saying that they're not qualified, they're getting denied. You have to go online to actually apply, and people literally don't even have fucking access to the internet. So how are you about to apply for $750 and you can't even log in? You can't even get on the internet. And then on top of that, $750 is honestly a slap in the face, because what the hell is $750 going to do? Okay, you got people out there, the companies out there surrounding the surrounding cities are unfortunately price gouging, and literally, like, I seen one TikTok, one girl was paying $400 a night She was paying $400 a night for a hotel room. $750 can't even cover 2 nights of that. And matter of fact, it was a white girl. That same girl said her and her sister got the night, so they was literally paying out of pocket for this hotel. So yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. This sheriff was actually interviewed out there too, out in Asheville, and he was giving his thoughts on Kamala Harris. Let's see what he said
about Biden and Harris.
Yes, what were you going to say? Oh,
But I don't like to curse. I'm scared there'll be little ears listening.
but if you had a message for the White House and how they've handled the situation up here in North Carolina, what would your message be, Sheriff Wright?
If you're going to do the things you've been talking about doing, we just send you stay out of the way and let the good men and women around the mountain area and the foothills take care of our own, because you're nothing more than a boat anchor.
No help. FEMA hasn't been helpful.
Wait a minute. That lady that's running for president talks about the $750. Well, but all that money you give to Ukraine and all these other people that really want to kill us, don't want to do anything to help us, why don't you just give that money to them? That's who you want to give it to begin with.
And a lot of people have been turned down for the $750. Almost everybody I've spoken to hasn't received any of the funding, and they've been turned down for personal items.
Well, they talked about get on your phone.
Wow, they've been turned out for personal items, and she said many of the victims she talked to have been denied that $750.
Computer. Do you not see what the devastation is? They don't have a phone or a computer.
There's nothing up here. There's no communication. I'm going to be posting this later. There's no way to access the internet unless you have a Starlink net. And everybody's.
Thank you, Elon Musk, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Elon Musk. What is that? Let me just Google that right quick. What the hell is Starlink? Is that apparently Elon Musk was out there. Apparently Elon Musk, what do you do? Something different for, what is this? Starlink offering? What is this? What is that? Is it a way for people to access internet? Sorry, CEO Elon Musk announced on October 1st that all residents in Hurricane Elaine damage path were eligible for 30 days of free service. Many people didn't factor in the cost of $349 equipment purchase. Tweeted that SpaceX is supporting system updating, allowing all Starlinks in the affected areas to work regardless of payment. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's what's up. That's all right. T-Mobile will use Starlink to emergency alerts. Okay, SMS texting during. Okay, cool. So that was a way for people to still be able to use their phones, even without this service, even with service lines now. All right, that's what's up. Okay, that's actually all right. Elon Musk did that.
Thank you, Elon Musk.
President Donald Trump, we need you.
What are the? Yes, that's a message for you, President Trump. And
oh yeah, clearly he was a Trump supporter. He got right into the immigrants when he started talking. Come on, I'll just give it to the immigrants who you want to come over here anyways. They just come over here and kill us anyway. He definitely give it. It was for sure giving Trump support. But that is it is very telling though of the support that is coming about. I mean that the people out there are feeling it. Mind you, a lot of these people, you're talking about up here in these mountains, these are white people. These are a lot of these victims are not black. I mean, it's a lot of black people in North Carolina, but in this particular area, these mountains and shit, that's why I mentioned the sundown towns earlier. It's a lot of non-black people being affected. All right, which should say a lot. I'm just saying, if the white people is complaining, you know some shit got to be up. Okay. White people complaining and people actually listening and paying attention to it, you know. Something might be up. I'm just saying. So yeah. It's definitely looking a little weird out there. Also, I gotta mention this too. I'll keep the 10-4 bonnet on. A lot of people were suspicious of the authenticity or the if this was actually a natural disaster, because there was a lot of speak going around talking about how there's a lithium. There's a high amount of lithium in this area around Asheville. And so people was like suspecting like maybe they did that on purpose because like people wouldn't move, they couldn't, there was not really a way for them to remove all these people without them forcefully having to remove. People ain't really just wanting to move. A lot of people, especially out there in the country, they're not really willing to move from where they at. They trying to stay on their land. So in order to take that land, they forced their asses out and flood the damn city. And then label it as unlivable, and then use it for what they really wanted it for. So a lot of people have been going around talking about that. And then I came across this little article. I want to play this, but they were talking about these fact checkers. And why this is not true. So let me just play this little clip.
I come to work and know that I and my team are going to make a
of course there's a freaking ad. Wasn't an ad first time I played it, but here we are. It's all right. They can alter it. Yeah, Harp is real. Absolutely. This ultimate rather, this is absolutely real. We're gonna get into that second. Let me just play this bullshit ass clip though. Let me play their excuse. These excuses though. Let me play this. But you already know I keep tempo by now. Come on, they've definitely been manipulating the weather for many years now. For sure. I think Katrina was even
damage from that.
I think Katrina wasn't 100% natural either. But let's listen right quick.
Back to Helene. The damage from that storm that was caused to Western North Carolina is unprecedented. And now it's leading to some conspiracy theories about how it all happened. Paul Spey is here now to check one social media rumor for PolitiFact.
Just how did Western North Carolina get hit so hard? Well, some people on social media say there's more to the devastation than meets the eye. Check out the Facebook post from this woman who says Asheville sits on top of billions of dollars of lithium. So she believes the disaster there was man-made through what she calls geoengineering. And first of all, that's not possible. No one has ever created a hurricane before. And secondly, this rumor about the government trying to seize lithium, it's come up before after other disasters like the wildfires in Hawaii. The rumor was wrong then, and it's wrong now. Mining data shows North Carolina has no active lithium mines. The biggest one in the U.S. is actually in Nevada. Now, one company does plan to open a mine near Charlotte by the end of 2027. You can see the Charlotte Observer reported on that here. But this site is still almost 100 miles away from Asheville and Chimney Rock, which suffered some of the most damage. That social media rumor is wrong on multiple levels, and it's why the Truth Meter rates it pants on fire. Read more of our
pants on fire to you, lovers. Anything, let me just be quick and straight to the point. This, I'm gonna just keep it a bean. Anytime these niggas get up here and say, "Oh yeah, that's 100% false." Oh yeah, we honestly, ever since they started censoring people since the pandemic. Oh yeah, this is a fact check. Oh yeah, this is misinformation. Anytime I hear those words, misinformation. Oh, it's a fact check. Oh, this is misinformation. Red flag number one, you niggas is lying. Red flag number one, niggas is lying. They're lying. I don't believe it. I don't need no other research. I don't need no proof. Call me a conspiracy. I don't give a damn. I don't believe that shit. Okay. I definitely think there was more reason, even if it's not the lithium. I definitely think there was more reasoning behind Asheville getting God. They didn't get loud that. Let me take my sister. Golly, my bad. They loud as hell. Tell them right down. They loud as hell. My bad. My niece is over here for the weekend. But girl, I can't hear it. I can hear it. Good enough. Anyways, but yeah, I definitely don't think that it was that area was flooded like that. Without, I mean, just because of natural disaster. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. He slick quickly threw in the fires. It was like people saying about the fires in Hawaii, and this is not the same thing. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the land over there from the fires in Hawaii. Because he said that wasn't true. Maybe they're not over there digging up fucking lithium, but maybe they're doing something else. We don't know. I'm just saying, how do we know there's no other ill intent behind? I'm just saying, how would we know? We're supposed to take your word for it. No. I'm trying. No, they're mining 100 miles away. They're not even paying attention to the land over here, even though it's conveniently free now. He never denied the fact that he said there's no lithium mining, no active. He was careful with his word. He said there's no active lithium mining happening out there right now. That don't mean they can't go out there. He didn't say that it's false that there's no lithium out there. He never stated that. He didn't say she was lying. The lady was wrong that there's no lithium. He just said, "Oh no, the only two mining companies in North Carolina. There were only one of them is already established, and the other one they're looking to open up mining 100 miles away. So there's no way that this could be true. This is pants on fire lying. You You niggas is lying. I don't believe that shit. I'm sorry. 10-4 monitor. I don't believe that shit. Hell nah. Let me get to Florida. I'm sorry. It's definitely something malicious going on with that. I ain't got time. You crackers ain't about to get me. I ain't about to convince me. I'm sorry. The hell, I ain't believe that shit. Hell nah. These people for sure manipulate the weather. If you ain't know, baby, please look it up. These people control the weather. Okay, I'm just like, it ain't no coincidence. October 10th, hurricane news. So these are some updates about Hurricane Milton. That was Hurricane Helen. Hurricane Milton. I don't even think it's a coincidence. These damn hurricanes, these close, happening this close together. I'm just saying. But listen, let me see. Hold up. Carnage across. Oh, should I play some of the footage from there? Let me read a little bit. I do the same way I did that one. More than 24 hours after Milton first made landfall, the hardest hit communities are working to conduct rescue and relief operations as well as assess damage. We're seeing reporters on the ground describing it as carnage. Dang, why my story ain't low? What the shit's not here? CNN correspondent Brian Todd in Fort Pierce, where at least one tornado and high winds wreaked havoc, pointed at an 18-wheeler truck that was picked up and slammed on its side by the storm. Damn. These trucks weigh about 18 tons. Just a heavy truck. That's a lot. That means that was a lot. That was a strong ass wind. That's some strong ass water for it to knock over that big ass. Pick it up and move it. That's insane. Elsewhere in St. Lucie County, at least 6 deaths have been reported by the authorities. The storm lifted a modular homes up and tossed it, like it was garbage. Damn, like it was nothing. On the other side of Florida Peninsula, in Siesta Key, where Milton made a landfall from the Gulf of Mexico, homes are surrounded by debris, said CNN correspondent, gesturing to a front yard scattered with suitcases. Yeah. Talking to people, they're frustrated, they're angry, they're in tears, they're tired of watching the weather after this 1-2 punch. They don't know if they're going to get hit, if they're going to be spared. More than 30 waterline breaks in St. Petersburg, most likely caused by the fallen trees. St. Petersburg, one of the hard hit locations that received more than 18 inches of rain, God, is now working to recover from the brunt Hurricane Milton, said on Thursday evening. There are 30 waterline breaks being repaired, mostly caused by fallen trees, with hundreds of trees being reportedly down around the city. It said in a statement, drinking water has been restored and is safe for hand washing and showering, but residents should still boil water before consumption. Damn. They ain't even got clean water yet. Crews are working to clear debris to reopen streets, while hundreds of thousands of households and businesses are without power across Pinellas County, said the statement. Let's see. More than 2.6 million Florida customers are still without power. Damn. Over 2 million people ain't even got power. More than 2.6 million utility customers across Florida are still without power as around 11 p.m. Thursday evening, according to poweroutage.us. The highest proportion of customers without power in Highlands in Central Florida, were more than 88% of customers in the dark. Wow. And as long as it's along the state's Gulf Coast, more than 70% of the households and businesses are without power in Hillsborough County. Let me see. Transport Secretary says many FEMA employees rattled over hurricane misinformation. Oh Lord, here they go. Let me read this shit. Here they go. This misinformation, man. All I'm saying is when they start talking about misinformation, your antennas need to go up. Put a 10-4 bond on immediately. Transportation Security Pete Buttigieg said many federal emergency management agency, FEMA, I'm sorry, I don't know why I've read that all out. Many FEMA employees are rattled by the misinformation spreading about the federal response, including by former President. Oh yeah, Trump did say something as they work to help people affected. That's really why they asked too, because Trump say something, y'all know all hell break loose. When I was at the FEMA headquarters today, he did go down to Florida, I think. Did he go to Florida or did he go to North Carolina? I think he went to Florida. When I was in FEMA headquarters today, I saw extraordinary discipline and teamwork and coordination. We're talking about public servants who have been working around the clock. Buttigieg, that's such a weird name, if I'm saying that right. So CNN's Caitlin Collins. They have their heads down. He added the federal, state, and local officials are working together to bring assets back online, such as restoring radars, towers, beacons, allow flights to continue. Where's the misinformation? I don't even think about misinformation. More than 100 crews are also conducting inspections. What did Trump say? Let me just Google that right quick. Now I'm just curious what he said. I do remember saying he said something, but I don't know what he said. Trump. What should I put? Trump criticizes FEMA. I'm just put Trump FEMA Florida. Let's see what he said. I'm just curious now. I kind of just want to know what he said. Even if I'm a mess, what does FEMA do? All right, if I can't find it. Biden tells Trump to get a life, man. Stop the misinformation. Biden is such a lame. These things in high school, Trump will be the cool kid. He'll be the cool kid. Biden will be the lame ass fucking nerd, bruh. Biden is so lame, bruh. Like, for real. I mean, at least Trump is not lame. This thing is lame as hell. Lord Jesus. He is such a cornball. Nigga said, get a life, man. Bro, you the president. He's supposed to stand on business. You people say something worse than that. Get a life. Lord, this nigga's corny as hell. Let me just see. Joe Biden on Thursday publicly admonished Donald Trump, telling his predecessor to get a life, man. Blah, blah, blah. But what did he say? I don't care about what he said. What did he say? Speaking at the White House, the government, Biden condemned reckless and irresponsible. What did he say? Have spent days decrying Trump for making false claims about the disaster response, including that federal funding is being diverted for use on people in the country illegally, and that such assistance is capped at $750. The $750 is an immediate need disbursement. Biden explained, to cover urgent requirements like food, diapers, and baby formula. Right, but what about housing? Because that $750 is enough. It ain't even enough for somebody to relocate to a hotel, to stay at a hotel for a week. So you're talking about this is just supposed to be for, where did it go? This is just supposed to be for food, diapers, and baby formula. Okay, well, we could buy all that and be still stuck the hell outside in the water with nowhere to go. Baby, housing has to come first. What are we talking about? So yeah, I ain't surprised. Actually, you know what? I think the white boy said that inside that interview I just played too. But yeah, I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised. Of course he gonna say that. they giving the money to damn. Of course they gonna say that they giving money to damn to the immigrants. I mean, they are. It's partially true. They was giving money to immigrants, but and that ain't got shit for us. Law enforcement reveals more details on apparent Trump assassination. Oh, this is Trump assassination. Oh, let me not get to that yet. I wanted to show some of the footage from Florida. Hold up. Where's some of the footage from Florida? Florida water. Where's it at? Is it? Did I mean to play this video? Can't stand these ads. Where is that video I just saying? I just had a video. Didn't I just have a video of Florida? Just had a video of Florida. Maybe it was this one. Oh, let me see. Let me get past this ad. They say that they're making people leave their land at gunpoint in Asheville. Oh, wow. You see what I'm saying? This the shit they don't. This is what I'm saying. They don't want to put this type of shit on the news. They are not going to put this type of shit on the news. You see what I'm saying? I don't trust it, bro. They talking about misinformation, and the fact that they're so gun-ho on trying to stop misinformation or trying to expose misinformation. Yeah, I don't trust it. Nope. Don't trust at all. It's some shit going on in Asheville, for sure. It's something more going on in Asheville and probably Florida as well. It's something more. For sure. Because I'm not, like I said, I think even in Florida, I don't know how many black residents have been affected. I feel like I've seen more black people talking about Florida than I've seen talk about Asheville. If I'm not mistaken. But still, why is this ad still going? What's going on? I'm trying to figure out. I just need to see this. I wanted to show y'all some of the footage from Florida because they look a little crazy out there too. Is this it? Video crash across. Okay. Is this it? Hold up. Oh wait, I don't want to get copyrighted. I can show y'all without the sound. No, I don't really need the sound. It's just Anderson Cooper talking. Anderson Cooper talking. We don't need to hear him though. He'll be all right. So yeah, this is the 18-wheeler. They got flipped over. Hold up. Do they have more footage on here, though? Let me just see. Oh, okay. Here goes some. This ain't what I was talking about, though. Damn, who in the hell was driving that close? They're wilding. Oh, my God. Oh God, yeah, that looks crazy. It's hitting the power lines. Yeah, that's insane. I'm not gonna even hold y'all. That's one of my biggest fears. Well, I'm not gonna say one of my biggest fears, but definitely one of the main things I don't want to experience. Right? One time I experienced a tornado when I was in high school in North Carolina, and we was literally in the eye of the storm. Like we was in the eye of the damn tornado. That shit was scary as hell. It was windows, motherfucking rocking. It was crazy. That shit was scary. I would hate to go out in a natural disaster. I don't think I would ever want to die in a flood or die. Like even experience. I definitely don't want to experience that. I don't want to experience. No, I'm good. I don't want to experience that. Fuck no. I'm sorry. I don't want to get flooded in. I ain't trying to be stranded for 3-4 days. No, I don't even want to. So yeah. Condolences, prayers going to the people out there. I hope they all right, man. I hope they get through it, seriously. And get the resources that they need. And shout out to the people that's helping them on a grassroots level, in the surrounding cities or families. You know, people just reaching out, donating. I know, so I've heard, matter of fact, in North Carolina specifically, it was a lot of people driving like hours from different parts of North Carolina and bringing, trying to donate to the people out there in Asheville. So that's what's up. You know, people getting together doing what they should. Somebody upstairs getting mauled. Some bad kids. Those airlines are moving nasty as hell. Price gouging was crazy for flights out of Florida. Yeah, I know. It was like, I seen one lady, they was saying it was like $1,000. It was literally like $1,000. Not even for a round trip ticket. We talking about just for a one-way ticket out of fucking Florida. Like they're literally, I mean, now that should be, I think shit like that should be illegal. That's insane. You telling me these people got to pay $400-$500 a night for a hotel because their fucking home was destroyed? You telling me they got to pay $1,000 for a plane ticket because their car was picked up in the air and thrown 30 feet away from their damn driveway? That's, no, I don't think that shit is right, man. I don't think that's right. That's just, that's very wicked. Just lacks a sense of morality. Like, come on, man. Come on. I get capitalism and everybody trying to come up and shit like that, but damn, come on. We got to draw a line somewhere. We got to have some empathy somewhere. That's insane. That is outrageous. Price gouging after disaster should be against the law. It should be. It should absolutely be against the law. Actually, I think wasn't Kamala the one saying that she wanted to stop price gouging? That was I'm saying that's one of her policies she's trying to push. But yeah, price gouging absolutely should be against the law. That's crazy. After disaster should be against the law. You know what? Matter of fact, she been talking about Ain't she been talking about price gouging for a little minute? I feel like she talked about that in the debate. Didn't she talk about that in the debate? And now all of a sudden, you got these two red states. Is North Carolina a red state? Or for North Carolina blue state? Florida is definitely a red state. Is North Carolina a red state? I feel like North Carolina might be flipped, might flip sometimes. Is that a blue state? I feel like it was a blue state last time I checked. But anyway, point is, but now all of a sudden, we got people being affected by price gouging. I'm just saying, what's up with that? Coincidence? Well, no. Civil money. And the people that don't own land, they won't give the $750. Oh, so you have to be a landowner? I didn't even see that. I thought you just had to be a resident. You have to be a landowner to get the $750? No, that's absolutely ridiculous. Say some bullshit. Some bullshit. That is crazy. That's insane. Oh, you know what I wanted to see too? Because a lot of people, wait a minute. A lot of people was on TikTok saying that they was mad at the $750 and stuff like that. But I'm talking about for Florida specifically. Where did I see it at? Where was that? Where is it at? Didn't I send it to myself? Where is it at? Am I tripping? It was about Florida. They were saying that basically because a lot of people was trying to blame the Biden administration for these floods and the lack of resources after the flood and stuff like that. But they were saying that there was some Republican, where is that? They were saying it was like some Republican state lawmakers who denied, there we go. Where is it at? It was Republican state lawmakers that denied some of the there we go. Although many are blaming the Democrats, some reports are showing Republican state lawmakers rejected safety measures that could have prevented some of the damage, like the construction on steep slopes, or and they blocked a rule that would require houses to be built above flood ranges. So a lot of people are saying, it's a lot of people that, I'm talking about, even with the whole thing Trump was saying about how they giving the money to females, giving the money to immigrants, but they ain't giving it to us. Well, a lot of people's like, well, no, it's really Republicans. Let's fact check. They're doing fact check again. It's really the Republicans who they could have prevented it and they didn't. And here we are. So, yeah, they got to hold that L too, though. If y'all didn't take no preventative measures, that's insane. How do y'all block a rule that would require houses to be built above flood ranges? Why wouldn't you want houses to be built above flood ranges? I don't know. I mean, maybe there's logic behind it. Maybe it was another side to that. But just on the surface level, that sounds kind of fucking stupid. I don't know why you won't want that. So here we go. But shit, I'm just saying, be careful. So I said two sides of white supremacy. I'm just saying, because the Democrats might have came up from this. Could be a conspiracy from both sides. I'm just saying. All right, let's see. What else we got? Trump asked and got a fake ass assassin. He done had another fake ass assassination attempt again. Let me get into this right quick. Lord Jesus, because I don't believe this shit either. This nigga talking about he done got assassinated. Boy, please. Somebody trying to assassinate him. Please spare me. Law enforcement reveals more details on apparent Trump assassination attempt. Let's see. The suspect in Sunday's apparent assassination attempt against Donald Trump has been hit with 2 gun-related charges as the Secret Service, FBI, and local authorities investigate further. The Republican presidential nominee and his running mate, J.D. Vance, are blaming the rhetoric of President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, with Trump saying the suspect believed the rhetoric of Biden and Harris and he acted on it. Really? I'm just going to say this before I go any further. There's a lot of people on the right, a lot of Trump supporters, more specifically, that hate people on the left, hate Kamala, hate Joe Biden. Like, what a passion. To the point where they literally stormed the motherfucking Capitol. Like, they hate these motherfuckers. They hate them, okay? On the other side, though, like, I feel like a lot of people hate Trump, but people don't hate Trump as much as they hate Kamala. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think the hate, it's on the same level. Like, if Trump wins, I doubt there's going to be some sort of insurrection. Niggas is not about to storm the Capitol because Trump won. I'm not seeing that for Kamala. I'm just not seeing it. And it's because the support for Kamala is nowhere near as great as it is for Trump. Just plainly, honestly, it's just pretty fucking clear to see. You know what I'm saying? But even those who aren't necessarily in favor, even those who are kind of independent, who are not on either side, it just seems like Trump would seem like he would have less of an issue with violent acts against him rather than Kamala. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So for you to get up here and say, oh, he believed the rhetoric, it's like, what rhetoric? Did you mean the same rhetoric that has been out here about you? To say they only repeating the same shit that people have been saying. He has no morals. He's a racist. He has no empathy. He doesn't want the immigrants here. He's anti-abortion. He's anti-women. If we don't get rid of him, the world is going to end. Like, I mean, they've been saying the same shit for the last 4 years. Whatever. Matter of fact, for the last 8 years. I'm sorry. Because they were saying this when Trump ran the first time. So I'm like, now all of a sudden people are that upset. Nobody tried to kill this nigga when he was a president. I'm just saying, like, now all of a sudden people upset he's running again. The country's going to go to this complete hellhole. It didn't the first time. We're just going to go shit. Everybody's just so up in arms now that they are literally trying to kill this man. Sinful about it. I don't believe that shit. It just don't sound logical. That just sounds stupid. It sounds like something made up. It just don't sound right. That don't sound right to me. Trump's the former president publicly recounted what happened in detail for the first time Monday night, recalling the live stream discussion. Suspect Ryan Wesley Ralph has been charged with possessing a firearm and convicted felon and possessing a firearm with the obliterated serial number. Law enforcement officials familiar with the matter told CNN there could be traditional charges. I'm a little hot. Don't mind me. It's a little loud. Is that a little loud? Let's do it on low. Yeah, y'all can't really hear that. I feel like y'all can't. Let me know if y'all can. I'll turn it off, but I'm a little hot. Let me see. A detention hearing has been set for September 23rd. The arraignment is set for September 30th. The FBI is working to learn more about suspect's background and whether he acted alone. Records show Ruth has an extensive criminal history in North Carolina. A 58-year-old protested after Russia invaded Ukraine, blah, blah, blah. The suspects did not have a line of sight on Trump when he was caught by the agents. We now know he may have been lying in wait for nearly 12 hours. Damn, he may have been waiting 12 hours for that. Along the tree line at Trump's golf club. Ralph was driving his daughter's car when he was detained, according to the law enforcement services. Officials found an additional camera, a backpack, a loaded SKS-style rifle with a scope on it, which the serial number was obliterated. A black plastic bag containing food in the area. The Secret Service director has defended the level of security provided for Trump on Sunday's incident, raises new alarms about whether the agency is adequately protect the former president. Secret Service. Oh yeah, because the Secret Service, they was down like that lady it was like the head of the Secret Service, a woman. She was basically not on trial, but she was being interrogated about her role in his first assassination attempt. So there's Clinton. Let me see. So yeah. But I thought they was going to say something about what happened now. Because I know I seen something that was like they heard gunshots and then they got down or something. No, I guess I don't really care that much, to be honest. I don't think I don't think that was real, no way. So whatever. No part of Matrix. Anyways, Trump think he Malcolm X or something. Ain't nobody trying to kill you. What the hell, boy? Got it. Nobody trying to kill your ass. What do you think this is? Please, Lord Jesus. Let me see. What else did I have up here? What else was in my thumbnail? Shit, I forgot. It was like 3 things. Kamala, that was the other thing. I'm like, let me make sure. I always try to make sure I hit all the things, at least in my thumbnail, on my even though I'll be having more to talk about. So Kamala was on The View, and she was talking about the hurricane relief and some of Trump's rhetoric and how it's insensitive and blah 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 blah. Let's get to it. Oh, Obama. That's what I got to get to. Hold up, I'm tripping. Let me get up. Let me just. Don't want to do this. Do I really care about what Kamala said? Don't want to get to Obama. Where we at? 51? Damn. You know what? To hell with Obama. We're going to go to the original Obama. Let's go to the original Obama. I'm more interested in what he was talking about, what he was saying. Hold up. Let me go to Obama. I don't give a damn what Obama was saying. Fake ass Obama. Fake ass Obama. Let's go to the original Obama and see what he was talking about, because he's going viral right now for addressing black men, and I got to see what he was talking about. Hold up. Let's see. I have got to see this. Hold up. Yeah, I got to see this. That's insane. You said it correct. It doesn't make any sense. It's like Hollywood people and mass shooters and black work commercials as the show goes. It's not going to make any sense. More and more, exactly. But what did Cat Williams say? It's the year of exposure. The year that the truth will be exposed heavily. So why is this hey, very low? But so I'm not surprised. Hold up. Come on. What's up with the ads? I didn't even have to add the ad when I pulled up the first. What's going on? Come on. What are we doing? Fair use, hopefully. If not, whatever. I still want to see it. So let's do this.
I'm going to go ahead and just speak some truths, if you don't mind. Yes. Because my understanding, based on reports I'm getting from campaigns and communities, is that we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Now, I also want to say that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers. So if you don't mind, just for a second, I'm going to speak to y'all directly.
To the brothers is hilarious. To the brothers is hilarious. To the brothers is Obama. Obama. Have you ever said to the brothers before? Is this my first time he ever said something like that? Has he said something like that referring to black men brothers? There's a little foreign coming out his mouth. To the brothers. Dude, am I tripping? Am I picking up on that Kenyan a little bit? To the brothers. That don't even sound right coming out of his mouth. Okay, all right. Let me digress. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, let's see what he said. Disagree.
And say that when you have a choice that is this clear, when on the one hand you have somebody who grew up like you, knows you, went to college with you, understands the struggles.
At Capital One, we're changing banking for good. That's why we're financing housing that is.
That commercial was perfectly placed. Ain't no way in the hell. Ain't no way in the hell your black ass, your black, non-black American ass really got up here and told black men there's a clear choice because one candidate grew up like you and went to an HBCU like you and what? Sir, she's a Canadian. Sir, she is a brown woman. Sir, she knows nothing about the Black American experience. Sir, she was cosplaying as one of us. She's been cosplaying as one of us. I cannot tell you what it feels like to cosplay as somebody else. We don't do that. Black Americans do not pretend to be nobody else but us. I don't know how to walk around and act like I'm from somewhere else that I'm not. I don't do that. We don't go to other people's fucking countries and cultures and places and pick up on their shit and say, hey, yeah, I'm one of y'all. I'm cornbread, grass fed, just like y'all. What? We can't relate to that. Black men especially cannot relate to that. Because the black male experience definitely cannot be compared to a brown woman who was raised in Canada. You literally can't even imagine the experience of a black man in America, babe. There's no comparison. There's no similarities. Outside of the fact that both of y'all are victims of white supremacy because you're considered non-white. That's it. Now, if you wanted to say that, sure. But that's kind of weak because any black person, any non-white person can relate to that. Any non-white person can relate to living outside of not being able to benefit from the system of white supremacy because they're not white. Well, yeah. But that's kind of basic, isn't it? It's a little basic. But you don't want to put it like that. You want to make it seem, you want to word it in a way where it seems like, oh, yeah, she's just one of you. She's like another machine. She grew up around the block, y'all. She grew up around the corner. That's your home girl. Come on. You really going to choose the white guy over your home girl? Are we being fucking for real right now? Obama, please, miss me. Hold up. Let him finish. This is great.
And pain and joy that comes from those experiences.
Can I just say, sir, you don't even really relate to the black male experience here in America because, nigga, you grew up in Hawaii with a white mother who works for the CIA. I'm just saying, y'all know he's related to every other president. I'm just saying, this nigga's family is literally locked in with the Bushes, the damn, everybody else's. So, in what world would you, why would you even think you're the spokesperson? Oh, I get it, because black people didn't prop you up. We didn't made you, we the first black president. My president's still black. Obama's still my president. We did all this. I get it. Okay. We didn't hype your head up and made you believe that you one of us. We didn't hype your head up and believe that you actually could speak for us. That's our bad. My bad. Man, not even my bad. I wasn't old enough to allow that shit to happen. My parents bad. My older sister's siblings bad. The generation before me. They're bad. Because they let your ass get too comfortable. I get it. But, sir, you're not qualified to speak on who can relate to the black man experience in America. You weren't raised here. You weren't raised here. I mean, how would you know? How would you know? How are you going to refer somebody else? How you want to act like you want to advocate for somebody else relating to y'all and you can barely relate to them? I'm just confused. Because the only way you relate to a black man in America is you being black. You being a black man who came to America and experienced some similar things that black men in America have experienced their whole lives. But to the depth, the understanding, some of the ways in which the culture, the things they pick up, some ways they move, their verbiage, the way they handle situations, you probably would not, you put you in a Black American man who was born and raised here, no matter where. I'm talking about in the suburbs and the hood and middle class, whatever the case may be. You take both of them and put them in similar situations, and I guarantee you their results are not going to be the same. Or the way they go about handling problems are not going to be the same. Because being here in America, it's a completely different ballgame than growing up really anywhere else. Really anywhere else. Being a Black American is a very unique experience. There is no other experience like ours that is the same as ours. Let me be very specific. Nobody else experiences our experience like us, even if they come here. If you're not born here, if you don't have a lineage here, your experience is not the same. Not only because the way people treat you, but because the way you will view the world, the way you will be able to view yourself, view your family. Baby, it's different. Please stop trying to like us. Please, please, please. I'm tired of this.
We had to work harder and do more and overcome and achieves the second highest office in the land and is putting forward concrete proposals to directly address the things that are vital in our neighborhoods and our communities, from housing to making sure that our mothers and our fathers and our grandparents can afford medicine, and making sure that we are dealing with prices that are too high and rents that are too high, and are committed to making sure that we maintain the Affordable Care Act. So everybody,
he can't even get the lies, brother. You can't even get the damn. You can't even get the excuses out. You know this some bullshit. He can't even. And the inflatable. I mean the inflation and high rent, and we getting she handling the medicine for our grandparents. Boy, oh brother, it's just so annoying to watch. And the brothers in the background, they trying to look like, honestly, this brother right here look like he listening, but it seems like he know he's saying some bullshit. It seems like he want to be like, what? Or he want to look kind of have like a, what did he just say? Type expression, but he's trying to be respectful because he know he on camera. He like, man, nigga, it's a president. Let me not be the one. Let me not be the one that's, you call a disturbance in front of this nigga speech and shit. But this, you talking to a room for the Black man bride. Come on. Come on. Come on.
has got help it and cares about things like education and entrepreneurship in our neighborhoods. And that's on one side. And on the other side, you have someone who has consistently shown disregard, not just for the communities, but for you as a person. And you're thinking about sitting down? But, Cousin Pookie might be.
No, the fuck he, hold up. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I did not just hear that. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. He didn't just say that. No, he didn't. We're not doing that. Obama, we're not doing that. Obama, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me just prepare myself. Hold up. What the fuck did he just say? Because he just said, I know you're thinking about sitting out. You're thinking, he's talking about as far as voting. You're thinking about sitting out and not voting. And the dude, the brother right here in the white hat, he says, not me, jokingly. That's why everybody laughing. He's not me. Okay, right? Obama says.
But, Cousin Pookie might be.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm going to throw up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Is this for real? Is it? Who? Obama. Was he as bad? Let me just ask y'all something. Because I was a child when I was in high school and middle school when he was a president? Was he really this bad? Like, would I be reacting the same way? Had I been on some political shit when I was, I mean, probably not as a kid, but let's just, if I was here right now, put me back in 2008, when he was president, would I be pointing out this? Would I be going on him as much as I'm going on Kamala? Oh my God, Kamala is really this nigga 2.0. He's really this bad. He really this bad. Cousin Pookie? What the fuck do you know about Cousin Pookie? You got a white mother. You got a white mother and a Kenyan father. What the fuck do you know about a Cousin Pookie? You ain't got no Pookies in your family. What are you talking? What? Maybe a cousin Muhammad, a cousin Akbar, a cousin, I don't even know what the fuck a Kenyan name is. But it damn sure ain't Pookie. Pookie? Nigga, this nigga's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. I ain't laughing. I ain't laughing. Are these coons in the room? Who's in this fucking room? Who is in this room? There got to be coons. Got to be some liberals, got to be maybe some LGBT Negroes. I don't know. Who the fuck is laughing at that? Cousin Pookie might be. Are you being for real? Then not one person look at him. The brother right here look like he kind of stern. He looking like, what the fuck that's supposed to mean? What?
And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men directly now, part of it.
And then he says, they making up, he says that they got all these excuses. I can't even get my thoughts together. What the fuck did he just say? Excuses and what did he say?
And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons.
You're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. Why not talk about those reasons? You saying, and here, this is disrespectful. This is hella cock the tea. This is hella disrespectful because you are undermining the black man's intelligence by sitting in this room and saying, "Hey, well, y'all are just making up shit on why you shouldn't vote for Kamala." Obviously, Trump Trump is not the person you should be voting for. You shouldn't just sit out either. How are you just going to sit out? You're going to sit out and just not vote? Well, that's just fucking stupid. Because clearly, this is the person who's for you. There's no acknowledgement of the questioning behind why they might sit out, why Cousin Pookie might sit out. There's no questioning and why black men are literally questioning Kamala Harris, her policies and what she stands for, the legitimate worries and concerns that not only black men have, but honestly black people in general. With the immigrant crisis and inflation and et cetera, you're just gonna roll over all that and say, "Oh yeah, well y'all are just making up shit. Y'all are just coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses, and honestly, this is just ridiculous. I'm worried about even if it's even worth it talking to men because y'all are just a lost cause at this point." Somebody should slap the shit out of him. Somebody need to slap this nigga. So one of these brothers should have slapped this nigga. I'm just saying, it would have been justified. Going to jail, taking that federal charge might have been justified for this because it would have sent a message to the demon Christ that black people are not that fucking stupid. I'm a black woman and I'm picking up on this. There's no way black men ain't watching this shit and saying, "What the fuck is he talking about? Cousin Boogie? What?" There's no way not one black man in this room didn't have a second thought to say, "Damn, Cousin Pookie, though, we just making up reasons." Nah, my brother, I was just talking to my brother about it the other day. He was saying that, some of her policies was a little, egregious. They look a little janky. Trump's was looking a little better. I mean, he was actually making good points, but nah, he said we just making up shit. I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm still gonna vote for Kamala, but I mean, I'm just saying some people do got legitimate concerns. There's no way now one black man in there had at least a thought of that. But honestly, a slap would have sufficed. That's
reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that because part of it makes me think, I'm speaking to men directly now, part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other...
No. Let me let this dumb ass shit. Now we went from, oh yeah, you know, Cousin Pookie and them gonna sit out. Y'all need to sit out. Y'all really ain't got a reason not to vote for her because you know she really the best. She really know y'all the most. She really like the closest thing y'all gonna get to black, so y'all might as well vote for her. Then we went to, oh, y'all really just making up shit on why not to vote for her. And now it's, well, now I think y'all just misogynistic. I think y'all just don't want a woman to be president. You think if Michelle Obama ran for president, black men wouldn't be behind her? I'm just saying, if you think a black woman who has some sort of respect within the black community ran for president, do you really think black men wouldn't be behind her? Especially a black woman who's married to a black man, who's for the black family, who's in line with most FBA's morals and values. You really think black people black men specifically wouldn't support that? Especially if her only other choice is a white man, who's obviously a white supremacist and got a whole other list of bullshit that's going against him. Although we're talking about policies personally, but we talking about policies and things of that nature. If her policies was better than his, logically speaking, and it was a black woman, do you really think black men would just say no? We're just not going to vote for her because she's a woman. I don't see that happening for most black men. I doubt it. Even the black men who wouldn't want a woman as a president, they would still probably vote for the black woman, to be honest, because she's black and she's on code. They want to go with the on code person each time. They're going to go with the logical person each time because men are more logical. It just makes more sense. Why am I going to vote for the person I'm not going to get the most out of? That makes no sense. And vice versa. Why am I going to vote for a brown lady when it seems like I'm getting more out of the white guy? That just don't make sense. Again, this is the belittling of intelligence. Oh yeah, y'all just don't like women. That's what it is. No, it's not because she done the policies. It's not because of her egregious past. It's not because of the egregious things she said, how she's blatantly came out and said she's not doing anything for us. It's not because of that. Not because she cackled her way through every damn interview. It's not because of that. It's because she's a woman and y'all are just misogynistic.
Other alternatives and other reasons for that. And I think anybody you are talking to in a barbershop, anybody you are talking to in your house, in your family, at church, who is coming with that kind of attitude, I think you have to ask them, well, how can that be? Because the women in our lives have been getting our backs this entire time.
Right, black women. I know you're not about to say black women. I'm not even talking about the black woman that is stood by black men through slavery, segregation, integration, Jim Crow, etc., is the same as a Kamala. Baby, don't insult us. You already insulted black men. Don't double down and go assault black women too. Come on.
They've been raising us and working and having our backs.
Right, but you wouldn't know nothing about that because you was raised by what? White woman, right? You wouldn't know nothing about that because you was raised by a white woman, right? Or maybe you know a little something about it because you got Michelle. But you wouldn't know nothing about that from your experience because you was raised by a white woman. I'm just saying, right?
And when we get in trouble, when the system's not working for us, they're the ones who are out there marching and protesting. And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you.
And Kamala don't. And Kamala, she wasn't locking up black men out there. Kamala don't. She wasn't locking up black parents out there for truancy and all this stuff. But Kamala don't. Okay.
Because you think,
or the fact that she's been in president, she's been in office. She's been VP for the last 4 years and has done nothing to push any sort of bills, reparations, nothing for Black people. Oh, she's not the president. Oh, it's Congress. Oh, it's House. Y'all don't know how America works. Oh, right. She hasn't even used her words. Right. She's a VP, right? Y'all want to talk about, y'all didn't know how the government works. She couldn't do anything. She didn't have any power. She got the power to use her fucking voice, right? She had the power to do that. She had the power to at least say something, right? Hey, y'all, I've been talking to Joe Biden about reparations because I think that's something that we really need to put at the forefront. She didn't say anything about that. Now, had she been doing these little things throughout the 4 years, by the time she got to this point again to run for presidency, a lot of Black people would have been looking her way. Wow, she's been dropping little gems throughout their whole presidency. Saying how she wanted to support Black people doing this, she wanted to do this, you know what I'm saying? She didn't get support for this, she tried to do this, she did it. We didn't get none of that the last 4 years. Nothing. We heard no peep from her about Black issues within the last 4 years or her support for them. Now you're talking about what he did? At least Trump addressed it. At least Trump addressed it. That nigga talked to the Republicans, talked to you before the election. I mean, I'm just saying, how are we going to act like she's the lesser of two evils? She's not. People keep trying to push her to be the lesser. She's not the lesser of two. She's not. There is no lesser of two evils. There's no such thing. Honestly, but she's definitely not it if there were. She's not it.
That's a sign of strength because that's what being a man is. Putting women down. That's not acceptable.
Why are you talking to me?
That's not it. This shouldn't even be a question.
He's talking to these brothers like they're in fucking kindergarten. Like they're in kindergarten. He is talking to these brothers like they are special needs, like they are children, like they are incapable of creating their own thoughts. He's talking to them like these are sheep. Y'all just need to fall in line. You Negroes just need to fall in line. This is Stevenson. This nigga is Stevenson. This is insane, man. Get the hell up out of here. Obama, I seen somebody put that. Obama, go to hell. That's insane. You gonna get up there and really insult Black men, and moreover, just by default, you insulted Black people. Because you insulted my man, baby, you insulted me. Fuck out of here. Okay, so by default, you insulting Black people. Talking about, oh yeah, you're just trying to put down women. Oh yeah, you think being a man is putting down a woman? Because you know the choice is clear. Oh yeah, this woman grew up with you, man. This is some bullshit. I'm sorry for the language, y'all. I'm trying to do better, but I don't know other way to describe it. This is such malarkey. This is such propaganda. It's so set up. It's so unauthentic. It's so just disingenuous, so fake. This is such like a slap in the face. For you to really belittle our intelligence to think that we are not capable of understanding or not seeing and working out logically what is right in front of us and who we're dealing with. Why not talk to a Black man? You know the way to do for him to have done that? He should have sat down and talked to a panel of Black men. Oh, he was a good 3 or 4. Even if they would have did some coons, some conservative coons, and some liberal coons, and put them up there. 2 coons on the extremes of 2 sides, and let them get up there. Even if they would have had 2, even if they would have had 4 people up there like that, or 2 brothers like that, the conversation would at least would have been a little more genuine. And if they were FBA, it would have been at least a little bit more genuine. Because at the very least, you're getting perspective from foundational Black American men. Even though they might be paid agents. Who knows? Paid coons. Who knows? But at least you're getting some sort of perspective from an actual Black man in America. An actual Black American man. Let me be more specific. And not one who's been over here cosplaying as one. Who we allowed to cosplay as one the last, 15 years now. No. Man, this is ridiculous. This is insane. This is insane, man. This is crazy. This is insane. Black men, y'all better get on this nigga ass. This is insane. That's just outrageous. Like, this is a slap in the face. That is just a slap in the damn face. I'm sorry. That man is crazy. That's outrageous, for real. Shaman is not going to make me vote for her. She's not just a person. She's just not the person for the job. Exactly. Period. She's not. You see how logical she just. I'm saying the shame, insults, guilt, and need to be right. Kevin Samuels will be eating. You know, shout out to the he with the ancestors now. Kevin Samuels. Shout out to the good brother Kevin Samuels, the Godfather, because you know he wasn't really political when he was here, but with all of this shit going on, y'all, I really believe that his content might have changed a little bit. Like I feel like he would have still been doing the dating thing. Of course, that's like his his meat and potatoes. But I feel like he would have definitely branched off a little bit and got into some of this political realm and just brought some of the commentary from the dating sphere that he uses and brought it into the political realm. Because what he was just doing was shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. That was sign language. What Obama was just doing. He just shamed y'all. Literally. Y'all think that's what a man should be? Insulted you. What are we talking about? Trying to make you feel guilty. Oh yeah, this is somebody you grew up with. This is somebody who you know. You know, women, they raised us. Are we being for real? There's only one clear choice. The need to be right. That was some sign language. Kevin Samuels would have broke that shit down. For real. Like, that's insane. That he really tried that on y'all. That is mad. I don't know this. Let me get that off here. I'm already over 20 minutes. I need me to do that. Oh, Lord, I can't deal. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. I just dropped a new video on Patreon. If y'all want to see that, go check it out. Subscribe to the Patreon. I dropped a new video on my members, too. That's why we need more members. Okay, shout out to my members on YouTube. I just dropped the video. You know, it was these two girls that went viral. They was on a podcast and they went viral. Shout out to the Daily Wrap-Up crew. And they were saying how Black American women are easier to manipulate than African women. That's why African men like to basically prey on us because they can get more out of us. We'll go 50-50 and we'll pay for their stuff and we'll blah, 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 blah. And the Nigerian woman, she's not going 50-50. And everything's purely transactional. Everything's purely transactional. I just put up a clip on YouTube as well. I put up a YouTube short of the video. If you want to see the full video, you got to be a member on the channel. Or it doesn't really matter to cheer. I put that up for all members. But I did put up a short of it, like just a little clip of it on YouTube if y'all want to see a clip of it. But yeah, that clip has been going viral. And yeah, so yeah, we got damn Africans over here. Proud prostitutes is outrageous research. Insane. Y'all gotta watch the full commentary to get the full thing though. But other than that, baby, I do got some more content coming out for y'all. Y'all look forward to that. Just don't even worry about that. It's coming out. Make sure y'all follow me on the gram, ZZ Rants. Oh, y'all know I just put out this rant. I don't know if y'all seen it. I put it on TikTok, on Instagram. But J. Cole came out with a song talking about Drake and Kendrick. I gave my thoughts on that. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts was on that below as well. If you've seen it, or go to Instagram and leave your thoughts on the post on TikTok and leave your thoughts on there. But in short, I thought it was kind of cowardice. I thought he should have chose a side. Even if he wasn't going to literally choose a side between Kendrick and Drake, he should have chose the side of righteousness. Which definitely is not Drake's side, if anything. So yeah, that neutrality shit, I'm sorry, it's cowardice. I wasn't fucking with it. So yeah, but y'all watch the whole watch the rant if y'all want to see the whole thing. Other than that, baby, that's all I got. Follow me on Twitter, ZZ Rants, TikTok, ZZ Rants, Patreon is A2ZTV, Cash App is ZZBIH if y'all want to hit me and show me some love. I appreciate you. Other than that, baby, shout out to the chat. Love y'all for rocking with the Rips. I appreciate y'all. Marcus Moore, Young Deity, 1D Forever. I'm sorry. DL, Diablo, M. Brooks, Zuri, Christopher, what is that? Christopher Parks, P. Dat, Spirit of Justice. Eli, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Peace. Be one.